Welcome, foolish mortals. I've had some people request to take a look at some autograph cards and stuff that I've collected over the years, either in person or um, in packs of cards. So I figured I'd start with Star Trek because it was the book closest. So this is going to cover some Star Trek Enterprise and some next generation stuff that I have. And then part two, we'll do DS9 and Voyager. Part three will be classic Trek, more likely. So this will be a three-parter. And if you guys want to, I can show you my Star Trek autographs in a part five. So these are some Star Trek profile cards that Rittenhouse did. They were called Legends of Star Trek, and they were a pack of 9 cards for each major character in series is up until I don't know if they did Enterprise or not, but I had these autographed in person at cons. So Gates McFadden, Marina Sirtis, Brent Spiner, Avery Brooks, Amon Shearman, Jonathan Franks, Garrett Wong, Kate Mulgrew, and another Brent Spiner because I loved him as Sherlock Holmes. So these I actually got done in person. These are a couple others I got Gates to sign. And Marina Sirtis, I got Will Wheaton to sign one, and Garrett Wong. Generally, I try and get something signed every time I meet everybody. But I did transfer these into pictures eventually. So again, these are from Rittenhouse as well. These are Enterprise. Now, I've got some major holes in this, and I need to start working on that project to fill these. John Billingsley was one of the main characters. And then you can see just kind of, you'll see as we go along the holes I kind of have in this set. But great thing about Enterprise is they used a lot of the same actors from Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. So you do get a lot of like Rick Worthy, people like that who have been in many shows. Casey Briggs is in DS9 and Voyager as well. And then these were from Enterprise Season 1. They're pretty cool. Jim Beaver from Supernatural. John Fleck, he was in Star Trek 4. So I love that they reuse people. Tommy Lister. Gary Graham is in a lot of stuff. Then these were a subset of a specialty unit on Enterprise. Daniel Day Kim from Lost. These I really like. These are called full bleed autographs because the picture goes all the way off. It doesn't have a border. But I really like these because you really get a good look at the performer. Next on to some Star Trek Nemesis. Ron Perlman, Kate Mulgrew, Alan Dale. These are sketch cards I got out of a classic Trek set. Just kind of stuck them there because I didn't have any ways to put them. This was a subset of all the Romulans throughout Star Trek history that was part of the Nemesis set. It's our Next Generation. I see some of the people. Ro, Tasha, Kiko, Vosh. Carl Strachan, he played Mr. Holm. He was also Lurch in the Addams Family movies. Dwight Schultz from the A-Team. Q2. That was Corbin Bernstein. Had to remember there for a minute. Joe Piscopo. There are a lot of interesting guest stars. Judson Scott, he was in Star Trek 2, of course. Ray Wise from Twin Peaks and quite a number of other things. Lots of great character actors in here, which I love. Mark Shepard's dad, Morgan Shepard. This is Amon Shearman, who played Quark later. Quark is from DS9, but this is one of the first Ferengis on the show. Bruce French. This was such a good episode. Rittenhouse tries to get every single person who had generally a speaking voice in any of the shows. They try and get, like when they did the James Bond cards, there are over 200 James Bond autographs. These were a couple subsets out of Star Trek quotables. Gates McFadden, Marina Sirtis, and the TV guide sets. Those were cool. I wish I had more of those cards. And then this is Star Trek Insurrection, which didn't have very many good cards. I do have a Picard out of this set, but it's sealed in a thing, so I got to get it out so I can put it with the rest of them. Then these were called Star Trek profile cards. I don't have very many of those because they were hard to pull. And that is it for Enterprise and Next Generation. Now, I do have a whole bunch more that I have not put in here yet, that I'll probably do a completely different video as an update to. But until then, catch you guys on the flip side.